On to you, um, Virgos out here. Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. So, for you Virgos, you actually have the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, and then you Virgos also have the Emperor. So, um, very interesting. What I'm honestly seeing here for you Virgos is that, yet again, right? Like the self importance that some people have versus what is actually true, the false perception versus the actual reality. The Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Emperor. You Virgos have, you're not, once again, your value is becoming a lot more clear as time go on. That the insignificant little dweeb that people try to make it seem like you are in their head is not actually what it is in reality. Now, let me give it context. I mean, like the way that people used to treat you versus the way that they're treating you now. The way that they used to treat you, like you were a twerp, like you were useless, you had no value. And so now it's an instance in which now you Virgos are understanding that they're beginning to understand that you have a plan, you're doing your thing, but the situation for you is that for you Virgos, you're doing it by yourselves, right? I've talked about this before. You're laying low. I've been kind of, I'm saying, living it up for a little bit. I'm gonna start laying back low again, personally. Um, and just continue to build, remain silent, go back to like 2024, that type of quiet. Um, I don't know. It's just who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I, I can't really. It really is just who I am. I like living a quiet type of lifestyle, and this is what I mean when I say that. Even when it comes to the aspect of like having like a significant other, the bickering and arguing back and forth wouldn't be good because I just wouldn't be with them. But the thing is that the Emperor represents you Virgos have a lot of value that you are kind of showing. But the Emperor also represents how you Virgos are going to remain as solid as possible and do what it is that you need to do for yourself. The Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands, however, represents other people have plans for you. They don't like the fact that you Virgos are laying low. They don't like that a lot of you are by yourselves. They don't like the fact that you Virgos don't really look to other people to do things for you. Like me, I don't expect people to practice what they I don't expect people to practice what they preach because I I done been played so many times, so many people done, you know, I didn't been through the ringer. I didn't been through it. People have been talked so much about me, you know what I mean? Stuff like this. And I'm no angel. I'm not gonna sit up here and make it seem I'm an angel. Definitely not that. um, uh, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, at the same time too, trying to be kind to people and the people that I loved and was kind to, the stupidity of it is they weren't kind to me and then, they were mean to me and it's like we always got to do this incongruent stuff. We always got to do this. I don't know why we got to do this. We always got to do this, right? I like somebody, they got to give me a difficult time. It's like, here we go. And so the situation with you Virgos is that, again, they don't like the fact that you Virgos are laying low. They don't like it. Because it means that they are losing access to you. They don't like that. And so the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups right here represents, but again, you Virgos are just doing what naturally comes to you in the first place. The King of Pentacles is about you Virgos, once again, doing your own thing. You're not wasting your time you're not wasting your time being connected to people who, you know, can't respect what it is that you're doing or don't understand what you're doing, right? Again, you Virgos see the value in laying low. You see the value in being in a position where people don't know what you're doing, because that's power. When people don't know what you're up to, they can plan, and granted, they can plan, but they don't know what you're up to. They don't know. For them to actually say, I know what the Virgo is going to do, they don't know 100%. And it's that level of mystery is power. And so the Five of Cups right here represents how they want you to stick around, but the Five of Cups, you won't oblige them. You shouldn't oblige them. Even if they ask, don't oblige them. Don't give it to them. Why? Because of the Devil card. You always have to keep something up your sleeve. You always have to have some sort of an advantage. Now, why is this so important? I'm saying all this to say that you Virgos want to live peacefully, live quietly, and you have people that don't want you to do that. Why don't they want you to do that? Like I said, because it means that they're losing access to you for whatever amount of time, right? Indefinitely. And so the Devil card, they don't like the fact that you think like this. They don't like the fact that you Virgos, are forward thinkers and you're thinking ahead. The thing is that the King of Cups and the Star card represents, they expected you Virgos to just be attached to them. But the Star card, they really do want you to come back. But they don't understand that you Virgos are doing what you got to do, whatever that is, right? The truth is that you're doing, that is the answer. You're doing what you want to do. You're chasing your dreams. You're exploring your hobbies. You're living your life. You're enjoying a much more peaceful, quiet life, away from the the interruption of others. I don't know how it is for you Virgos, right? But for me, I come from an aspect of people acting like they upset with me constantly. It's like the people who like I bother them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm bothering them. Be like, hey, what's up? And they'll act like I'm bothering them. So it's like, okay, all right. Okay, right? And so I'll leave the situation. So the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that for you, that is the power. That is the goal for you Virgos. The fact that you can chase whatever you want to chase. You can do whatever you want. You can explore new hobbies. You can work on your hopes and dreams. You can do whatever you want to do, because no one has the power to stop you, because no one knows where you are, because they don't have access to you. And so because they don't have access to you, that's a good thing. It's power, right? It means you can actually afford to do whatever you want without people looking. Remember, Virgo rules invisibility with Pisces. Virgo rules invisibility. I've been saying this for the longest time. Rules invisibility, right? And so that's exactly why a lot of the times, this is what I keep saying, people don't know Virgos, and that's a well-kept secret. Virgo is a well-kept secret. How Virgos think, what they're like, that's a well-kept secret. See, again, people will tell you, oh, Virgos are boring. They're melancholy. They're down. Yeah, Virgos can be that. However, oftentimes what's really going on is that is the lie or the impression that people, either Virgos directly want you to know, or that is being told to the masses so that people don't further look into what a Virgo actually really is about. Because what's going on is Virgo rules invisibility. So a lot of the times people will call themselves being upset at the fact that, right, us as Virgos, we will have our disappearing acts, right? They'll get offended. Where's the Virgo? Why has the Virgo decided to stay away from us, right? What is going on? They'll be upset, not even realizing that Virgo and Pisces both rules invisibility. So all a Virgo is doing is being themselves. They're not trying to insult a person or get under get on a person's nerves or get the person to be, think lowly of them or whatever. A Virgo is trying not to annoy or handling their own business or both or whatever it is that the Virgo is doing. Being invisible, right? Giving people a chance to miss us for a little bit, you know? Uh, but they don't even realize why the Virgo does that, because we rule invisibility. No, I'll leave this off. And so the situation with that is the star card. Let's clarify the star card. The Ten of Wands, Page of Swords, the Devil card, Four of Pentacles, and then you have the Sun card. Again, people will tell you these three cards, people will give you a difficult time in front of your face, but really a lot of them people really worship you behind the scenes, Virgo. Because the Ten of Wands represents the Ten of Wands is about well, it actually means a couple of things. Number one, right now, you Virgos will be the one to kind of disappear, which is what a Virgo does. And the thing is that the Ten of Wands also represents they will try to track you down. They'll try to find you. So be prepared for stalkers. Be prepared for not just stalking, but be prepared for people to call you. Be prepared to get, disappointed text messages of people, thinking that you let them down, you don't rock with them, or you betrayed them somehow. And then you have the Page of Swords and the Devil card, which represents, but they do have a very strong obsession, this connection that you have with some of these people where they want you to be around them. They'll look for you if they can't find you, right? For some of them. The Four of Pentacles and the Sun card right here represents, but you will just remain out of the way. And because for them, this means a couple of things. You will remain out of the way doing your own thing, but also, right, and you'll find joy that way. But also, right, the Devil card, they see you as individuals that if the two of you were together, then that would be heaven for them. So that's a real powerful situation, that what it is that you Virgos got going on, because this is about how if they don't really like the fact that you Virgos will go away. They don't like that. They want you Virgos around. They want y'all around often. The times, you're getting stalked and you probably don't even know that. Oh, it's raining. But yeah, I'm hearing the raindrops, but getting stalked, but now you know it. And so they're looking at it from a perspective of it doesn't matter where you are, they will want you to be around, right? And so and then not only that too, but also there's a mythology when it comes to the Piscean aspect too. The mythology is the Titan Oceanus, right, which is Pisces basically. The Titan Oceanus, when the Olympians and the Titans were going back and forth with one another, Oceanus, which was one of the Titans, basically stood by himself and decided to stay out of the scuffle between the Titans and the Olympians. You dig what I'm saying? And so him and his family decided to stay away from that. And Oceanus now, basically because Oceanus stayed out of it, Zeus just left Oceanus alone. And so because Zeus was like, okay, well, you didn't even interfere, right? You didn't really even get in the way. And so you got to also understand that Pisces rules not just invisibility, yes, but Pisces is a quiet zodiac sign. Pisces likes to stay out of the way, duck off, stay out of the way, stay hidden. Stay, if okay, not hidden, stay quiet in the crowd. Where's Waldo type of type of mentality. And then Virgo is the same thing, and Virgo also represents invisibility. You dig what I'm saying? Be able to, choosing to camouflage, invisibility, staying out of the way, ducking off, laying low, getting low. So all of these different things that Virgo has. And so, before you were invisible because you're in a position where people wanted to make it seem like you weren't valuable. Now you Virgos are invisible because you choose to be, and because you don't want so much attention. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. Hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos, because I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 25,000. That sounds good to say. If you want to come through and get a personal reading from me, the link to that is in the comment section below, called a Linktree link. Peace.